Hi everyone, I hope this finds you all healthy and happy, and I am here today to share with you very quickly. I didn't have much time, so you won't see me do all of this, but I have made Wink of Stella. Yay! And thanks to Amy, who is Al John here on YouTube. She had another amazing video regarding how to make this, which I will link in the description box below. It is part of her series called Build Your Stash and Craft. It's an amazing series. It's like 77 or 79 weeks in the running, and I'll tell you, it has she has a lot of amazing amazing things on there. In case you don't know what Wink of Stella is, this is Wink of Stella. It is a little brush type of effect. It says Wink of Stella brush. I don't know if it comes in any other forms besides the brush, but this is the one I have. This is the clear, the silver, and it is got a little shaker ball in there that you can hear probably. And what it what it actually does, or is, or whatever you want to say, you can apply it as a just as a highlight to your projects, different projects. This, by the way, is the oh, this is the silver. I wanted to get the clear so I could do a good comparison, so bear with me. I'm sorry I had the wrong one. I had gotten 3 of these a while back, a long while back, probably way over a year ago, if not more. And because I had seen them used, and I thought they were so cool and so amazing and so beautiful on a project, you know, just for the tiniest touches of highlight. But they are extremely, I think, extremely expensive. And this is what they look like. And a lot of you probably know, you know, exactly what they are. And you're supposed to shake them really well. I don't even know if I've gotten this one shaken well enough, because what's actually in there is mica powder, or some kind of mica like that, or whatever. I don't know if they call this mica powder or whatever, but it has a little brush tip on it, as you saw. And I'm going to put a little bit of the Wink of Stella on this piece of, just plain piece of cardstock. And I'm going to put a goodly bit of it on here so that you can see. And it kind of blobbed out there, so you can really, yeah, get a good, which is kind of, it's probably because these are getting old. It might have been because I didn't shake it well enough. Let me let that dry just a little bit, since it did blob out so thickly. But this is what Wink of Stella looks like. And you use it, you know, to highlight different things on all kinds and sorts of different projects. And like I said, it is amazing. We're over here where it's dry. I'm rubbing my finger, and it actually, wait a minute, that might have been from before. Let me see if I can get a finger that has absolutely no glitter on it. Okay, this, my ring finger. I'm going to rub my finger across where it's dry, and it does come off just a little bit. I don't know if you can see that on the end of my finger or not, but it does come off just a little bit. This may not be completely, totally dry, but this is a little water brush that I got in a set from China, from AliExpress. And I'm going to shake this up really well here. And this is my Wink of Stella. And I'm going to go ahead and put it on the other end of the paper. Now I might have to squeeze my little water brush just a tad to get some to release down into the brush because I haven't used it yet. So I'm hoping that that will work. We'll see, but it should. There we go. And I'm going to put this down at this end of the paper. And then I'm going to allow that to dry. And then I'm going to tell you just exactly how I did this, and of course refer you to Amy's video as well, because Amy's videos are amazing. And now mine didn't blob out like the Wink of Stella did, because obviously mine was a little bit more controlled and it's almost dry. Wink of Stella is still a little bit damp as well. And I might not have shaken mine up as well either, but if you can see the shimmer on that little piece of cardstock, like I said, it's not dry, quite dry yet. But it gives a beautiful, beautiful shimmer. I'll let it dry a little bit more, because the more this dries, the better you can see it. And it does take a little bit longer than the Wink of Stella to dry. It's still, Wink of Stella is pretty much dry now, except for that where it blobbed out. And it is still coming off on my finger just a little bit as well. But there you go. And I think that you can see the shimmer. And for probably way less than half of the cost of Wink of Stella, I have a beautiful highlight that I can put on all of my projects. And I am rubbing my finger over it here, as you can see, and very, very little, maybe a grain or two, has come off. It doesn't rub off near like the Wink of Stella does. Get a clean finger again. Hold on, here we go. Yeah, it barely comes off on your finger. And so I am just excited as all get out over this. Like I said, maybe I didn't shake mine well enough, you know, and it doesn't have a little shaker ball in there, so you have to really make sure you get it shaken good, really well, if you're gonna, you know, make this yourself. And so I will go on now and tell you how I did this. Amy used a product called I think it was a Pledge product that it was, but oh, I can't think of it what it was called, but it was a floor polish type thing. And like I said, you know, you need to go onto Amy's channel and check it out and see. But I purchased this. It's called Quick Shine Floor Finish. I got this at Lowe's. I happened to be in Lowe's whenever I purchased this. And the reason that I picked this one is because it does say contains zinc-free polymer emulsion plasticizer, and I think that those are the ingredients that that make this work. I'm pretty sure. Now on Amy's it had a proprietary ingredient list where you couldn't really see exactly what was in it, but this is, it says floor finish, protects and shines. It's for, you know, it's like a it's not a cleaner, it is an actual polish or finish for your floors. And so I purchased that because I happened to be in Lowe's, and I didn't want to have to go run to another store, so that's why I purchased it right there in Lowe's. And I mixed it up in these little bottles. These were some kids paint, I think, that I got at Dollar Tree, and they have a screw-on cap. And I mixed it up in here just to see if it was going to work. I think it'll stay okay in those, and won't get dried up, but we'll see, you know, if it does or not. And what I used for my mica powder is something that is readily available in the Dollar Tree, and it's the LA Colors. And I think there's a lot of different projects that use this, that you can, you know, that a lot of different people use the LA Colors for a lot of different things. And what you do is, it has a screw-on cap, and inside that screw-on cap there is a, I can show you here, there is a little brush. See the little brush handle there? I think you can see that. Yeah, see the little brush handle? There's a little brush that pops out so that you can brush this on. It's makeup, but you don't even need to open that or use that. What you do is you turn it over. There's a little sticker on the bottom here. You peel the sticker off like so, and there is a plastic bottom that you can see in there. What I've done is taken my pokey tool and I've put a hole in the plastic bottom, and then you can very, very carefully and gently pry that little plastic part out, and then you can dip your mica powder out with I have a little thingy that I sometimes use. It's a wee little tiny dipper thing. It just got glitter all over it now, but sometimes I use this. For this particular time, I just stuck my little stir stick, you know, down in the, this is the end of a chopstick. I just stuck it down in the mica powder, you know, kind of lifted it out and put it in my containers. And so I did use the, what's this one called? I think it's called Snow White. I did use the Snow White. That's the one I just tested out here on this paper for you. And for the other one, I used this Wet n Wild, and it's Shimmer Dust. And I think you know, use it for your face and body, shoulders, or whatever if you're young. And you put the shimmer dust, you know, on, sprinkle it on, and it has a little thing in here where you can sprinkle it as well. But I left the plastic on that, just, you know, picked up the inside cover here very carefully, and then there is your mica powder, and that's what you use for this kind of a project. This you can also get at Dollar Tree. I'm sure that's where I got that. So you can look for something like that as well if you if you don't see these readily. But these are the best for using this, and Amy tells about them as well. And they come in different shades. So theoretically, I can make like Wink of Stella, faux Wink of Stella, a fake Wink of Stella, I guess you could say. in all these different colors if I want to. But this is the pinkish one that I have here is this Mega Shimmer, and I'm gonna put the pink one down here on. Now, by the way, this particular paper here where I tested it out is just plain cardstock as well. And on this end, this whole end down here is the Snow White, what I just tested. And over here is the little bit of, in the middle is the little, right here is the little bit of pinky one that I have in my hand to show you next. And you really can't see that it has much of a pink tinge to it. You can see it a little bit this way through when it's still in the bottle, but you really can't see it on white paper very well at all, and that's down here as well. But I'm going to put that in the middle over here, and I'm hoping that shaking these up, and you have to shake and shake and shake and shake. You have to do the same thing with the Wink of Stella as well. You have to keep shaking it when you're using it. You know, you can't let it rest much, because if you do, it's not going to perform, because the mica powder just sinks clear to the bottom, and or to the lowest point, I guess you could say, and it just really doesn't work. So you do have to keep shaking and shaking and shaking and shaking. Now, I didn't try drying this with the heat tool, so for this one I think I might try to give it a shot with the heat tool, excuse the noise, and see if it'll dry quicker. Okay, I'm sorry about the noise there. So this is the pinky one right here in the center. And I'm pretty sure you can see all the pretty shimmer and glimmer that's coming from that one. Like I said, it doesn't really come out excuse me, on white cardstock as being very, very pink, but I think it's very, very, very pretty, and I think it works very, very, very well. It's still not completely dry. This one on the end is dry now. And I'm hoping you can see the shimmer on the one here on the end. So I think this is pretty amazing. This bottle of Floor Shine or Quick Shine, whatever it's called here, will probably last me forever because I don't shine my floors, so I won't be using it as that, for that. Amy also shows where you can use this Floor Shine product and put different colors in it, like your like food coloring and things like that. And maybe to go over there to Amy's channel and check it out, and make sure that you see the original video, because she can really explain it a lot better than I can, and show you a lot more different ways to use this. And I may make some glazes with this Floor Shine. I've got a few more of these little bottles, and I might just go ahead and put some of the Floor Shine in and just make some different colored glazes. So anyway, that was it. I went way longer than what I expected to do anyway, so sorry about that. But yeah, I appreciate you watching, and thank you for liking and subscribing, and I do so appreciate my new subbies, and getting close to my 1,000 subscribers, and so as soon as I do that, then I will have a giveaway. So oh, I did try some of this on, I just used this like for a mop-up on some of the craft colored cardstock, and yeah, so it works really well. I think I really am tickled. I love it. I'm going to continue to make my own Wink of Stella now as well, because like I said, this one is almost all but gone, and I hoard it because it is so dear to purchase, and so yeah, it's all but gone, but now I don't have to worry because I can make my own. So thanks again, Amy, and thank you for watching, everyone, and until I visit with you next time, God bless you. Bye.